Why do babies stare off into space, and specifically, why do autistic babies stare off into space?
Brought to you by Goldie.
Well, first of all, nobody knows, and all babies, just kind of stare off into space. We assume that most babies are staring off because they're absorbing the world, and the light that comes off of things, the colors that come off of things, those are stimulating the brain. That's important brain stimulus, right? So the baby is just absorbing the world around them and learning from what they see. Now, if they're not communicating, that could be a sign of autism, right? If they're speech delayed, that could be a sign of autism. Now, you'll also see sometimes kids will stare off into space because they're also overstimulated. And staring off into one direction where they can focus on one thing, on a wall that's a certain color, that actually reduces their intake and it allows for them to disconnect, right? So if they're overstimulated, they might fixate on a point in space, on the ceiling, on the floor, and stare at that because it's less sensory input. So that's something you might be aware of for kids with autism, is that they're sensitive to sensory inputs. Did we get it right? Give us a like. Did we get it wrong? Well, drop us a comment, and we'll incorporate your ideas into the next video that we make. Thanks, everybody.
Brought to you by Goldie.